Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us for WENY News at Noon. I'm Samantha Potter. Nick is off today. An alarming number of New Yorkers have been hospitalized this past month because of synthetic weed use. Now, Governor Cuomo is issuing a health alert warning users to stop the trend. 160 New Yorkers have been admitted to the hospital in the past 2 weeks because of synthetic marijuana. The sale and possession of the drug, commonly known as spice or K2, has been banned in New York since 2012. Users of synthetic weed typically suffer from symptoms such as anxiety, nausea, seizures, and hallucinations. The city of Elmira is telling people to be aware of some bridge construction that is expected to begin today. The Washington Avenue Bridge will be closed for a few days while crews make some minor deck repairs. Also, the North Industrial Boulevard Bridge over Newtown Creek from Sullivan Street will be closed for about 4 to 6 weeks for maintenance. That bridge can still be accessed using the southernmost bridge. Detours will be posted for both projects. And Craig told us last week to expect rain, and here it is. But let's go outside and check in with him to find out just how long it's expected to last. Hey there, Craig.
Alrighty, Sam, good afternoon to you. Yeah, we did start off with some pretty decent rains across the viewing area this morning, but that has ended, and for now, and through much of the afternoon, I anticipate mainly dry weather, maybe a renegade shower here or there. It's later this afternoon that a new line of showers and thunder comes through. Let's start off here with a look at First Warning Live Doppler, and just a couple of blips here and there showing up. Nothing worse than a sprinkle or renegade shower through early afternoon, and we should try to see some breaks in the cloud cover here, so a little bit of sunshine at times, but a notable southeast wind today. We've already been gusting 30, 40 miles per hour late last night and early this morning, and I think the higher elevations will experience the highest gusts today, and within thunderstorms that form late afternoon, early evening, some strong wind gusts possible, and even the potential, it's not a certainty, but the potential for some small hail. So we're good to go through early afternoon, isolated rain shower. Then once we get into the late afternoon, early evening, a line of showers and thunder coming through, breezy but solid 60s. Today will be the last windy, warm day for a little while as the weather pattern starts to change. That cold front comes through tonight with showers and storms, changes our weather pattern, and I think it's rather unsettled, cool, and showery at times through much of the week. I'll detail it for you coming up with my full First Warning forecast here shortly. For now, let's send it back into Sam.
Thank you, Craig. On Friday, we told you about an organization called Together One Cornell that raised more than $10,000 for residents affected by last week's Chapter House fire in Ithaca. Well, it turns out they weren't the only organization raising money to help victims. 5 separate fundraisers have raised nearly $28,000 combined. The money will help displaced residents, workers affected by the fire, and to help rebuild the buildings that were damaged. These fundraisers are ongoing, so to find out how you can donate, head on over to our website at WENY.com. An encouraging report says the number of volunteer firefighters in New York is rising for the first time in years. The Firemen's Association for the state of New York says the fire companies attracted more than 12,000 new volunteers in 2011 and 2012. This wave of new volunteers comes after the number of firefighters in New York dropped by almost 25% between 1990 and 2010. Despite the increasing numbers, hundreds of fire companies around the state are set to host open houses this weekend in an effort to attract even more volunteers. And New York State Police are kicking off a new safety campaign that could have teen drivers on their best behavior. The Empty Chair Driving Safety Campaign is aimed at minimizing crashes involving teen drivers. The empty chair symbolizes the missing high school seniors on graduation day. The campaign will enforce laws such as speeding in school zones, seatbelt and cell phone use, and underage drinking and impaired driving. State police will be out in marked and unmarked cars all this week for the Empty Chair campaign. Governor Andrew Cuomo is headed to Havana, Cuba today for a trade mission, making this the first governor-led state trade mission to Cuba since President Obama began normalizing relations between the two countries. Cuomo will be joined by other New York State officials and business leaders from a variety of industries, including financial services, technology, agricultural, health, and more. Governor Cuomo said in a press release he hopes this will help establish new trade partnerships and will help form a foundation for a strong economic relationship between New York and Cuba.